Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Claudia here in Claudia's Universe. And in this video, it is my pleasure to share with you my 6 easy ways to organize your life. So yes, it's how to organize your life night. I'm going to share with you the 6 ways and then share what I'm working on to organize myself for February and share a download idea to take you from way up high to an easy, breezy, meditative level so that you can meet the next day clear-minded, clear-eyed, clear-headed to do whatever you need to do. Well, the first thing that I like to do when I am organizing myself is to leave time to sit in silence to meditate. I like to calmly listen to nature sounds or soft music. Now I can do that on using a radio, or I can do it on YouTube when I search for nature sounds and music video channels. The second thing is I think you should be able to sit quietly or recline when you clear your head to meditate so that you can feel yourself drop into a very relaxed state. And it's difficult to do if you have lots of commotion and noise going on around you. So save time for that nice quiet spot. Close your eyes, breathe. You can even begin to count your breaths. And then, if it helps, set a timer for maybe 15 or 20 minutes or so that you can get yourself ready to get to that meditative place where you are, where you need to be to begin to easily organize yourself. Number 2 on my list of easy steps to organize yourself is decide what is most important to you in this moment here. What is most important to complete? Remember, what is imperative to you may not be important to another person who feels the need possibly to judge you or have thoughts about what you should or should not be doing in this moment. Remember, it's about you and your moments in your life. So yes, I would say accept constructive criticism. That's a good thing if you desire that. But always allow judgment and deconstructive criticism to just drift by like smoke on a smoke screen. You don't have to keep it. You don't have to hold on to that. This is your life, your call to live it. Be the leading character in your stage play. Number 3, make a list of prioritized tasks that you are responsible for right now, or that you will be responsible for in the near future. To be organized is to be timely. I like to organize myself with a list of prioritized tasks by using small notebooks like this. And I don't typically keep one. I have 2 or 3 going on to give me that regimen that I need. Now, sometimes I take notes on anything I can find, and then I translate those notes in these notebooks. And from there, I move to step number 4. Outline your responsibilities in a small notebook and record deadlines on a master calendar and observe that calendar daily. Even if it's a meditative glance, observe it daily. So this is my master calendar for February. I am on vacation, so what I do is I take the calendar out of my big calendar, and I bring it with me for however long I'm going to be away from home. And this calendar, I'm going to be away for all of February, so that is why I have this calendar with me. Now, when I make my deadlines, I put everything on the calendar. For example, I know that tonight I want to go online and check some information, so I jot it down here. I know that I want to edit some clips and get a video prepared for uploading, and it goes just like that throughout the week. And the weekend, everything is outlined about things that I want to do, things that I'm going to do, things that I'm on deadline to do, and it goes all the way through February in that way. Now, mind you, you've got to leave time and space to be lenient with yourself, so that if you don't meet a goal on a particular day, then check that off, circle it with another color pen or pencil or whatever you want to, magic marker, and draw the line to indicate where you're going to work on it. It just doesn't fall off the calendar. And this helps me not to fall off the calendar. So when I want to do my blog posts, I generate the ideas, usually in a notebook, and then transfer it to where I'm going to film that particular idea. Since, yes, my YouTube channel is a very serious endeavor for me. Both of my channels, my main, and a delightful endeavor, I should say. Both of my channels, this channel, Claudia's Universe, and Claudia's Universe Vlogs. I plan, edit, and upload those videos. They're just not random occurrences. And I think the best way to be timely and relevant and fun for your content is to be thoughtful about your content and methodical about it. So I plan for it. Not only that, I put in time that I need for writing and editing my stories and poems, since I am also a novelist, poet, and short story writer and blogger. If I don't put it in writing and look at it from time to time, I will be caught in a situation where I'm reflecting, saying, oh my God, I didn't get to what else I needed to do, which was upload pictures for my Instagram to keep it current. Oh goodness, I didn't upload yet this week for my Snapchat. All of my virtual stage is on my calendar and noted for when I should do what. And once again, remember, I'm not holding myself stringently to that, but my planning, my master calendar, my notebooks, they're ways to keep me on point in what I hold dear to my heart. Now that is number 4, to outline my responsibilities in a small notebook and observe deadlines on a master calendar. And you can get this master calendar from Best Buy, or you can get it from any kind of a drugstore, Office Depot. Just go in and get that big one so you can put it on a desk somewhere or hang it on a wall and write things on it that are important to you. Number 5 in how to organize your life in 6 easy steps would be: begin work on the most urgent of your prioritized responsibilities. Begin work on those things right away. Don't procrastinate. If you're a procrastinator, work on that. Set yourself a goal for each day or for the week, and then work towards that to see how you're doing with maintaining that particular task and keeping it up to date. So make sure that you ask questions if you encounter snags in anything that you're doing. And a lot of people are filled with so much pride that they don't wish to ask questions. Be vulnerable. Seek questions. The answers are there for you. And if your inside is telling you to ask a particular person a question, get to it, please, and ask that person and get what you need in the way of results. Embrace vulnerability. And if you don't want to take it from me, as far as how richly it can enhance your life, Take it from Dr. Brené Brown, Oprah's friend, and my friend too, from a distance in her books. Hi, Brené Brown, Dr. Brown. But I have Dr. Brené Brown's books on my Kindle. I read them and they buoy me up above the storm, because she embraces how vulnerability can place you on the map and going where you want to go. Vulnerability is a way to get you to your desired result. If you are willing to be vulnerable, to be unguarded, to be open, to be brutally honest without a fear of judgment, that is a good thing for you, and not only your results, but for you as a person to live more richly and more fully when you can drop all of your guards and just show up as you in your life and be able to laugh at yourself and stop taking everything so seriously and enjoy life. This is not, as you have heard so many times, a dress rehearsal. This is the show. And yes, I firmly believe you get a chance to live again and again and again, because I don't believe our souls can ever die. I think these bodies will lie down and go back to the dust from whence it came. But these souls, our souls, remain shimmering and spiritual and sparkling and just invincible. And we come again and again and again. But I want to get my lessons right as far as that particular one this time around, to live more fully in the present moment by being less closed, less convinced that the world is out to get me, less convinced that I shouldn't smile and say hello to the neighbor across the way, or the person in my business empire, or in Walmart or Nordstrom's, wherever. I'm an open, warm, loving spirit, imaginative, non-judgmental, at least I hope. In most cases, I hope. And that's how, if that's who I am inside, and that's who you are, that's the image that you wish to project to the world. And so I do that. And in most cases, it comes back to me warm and loving and unconditional, just as I give it almost childlike. So think about that. Think about changing a closed door within. If the doors are closed, you know if they are closed. So open that door and begin to live. And what is the sixth one? How to organize your life in 6 easy steps? Repeat. Just repeat that process and you will be just fine. So once again, leave time to sit in silence and to meditate. And in that also, let me just say, in that first one, that's gratitude. That's gratitude for your life, all that you are, all that you will be, and gratitude for the souls that came here with you to help manifest whatever it is you need to manifest. All the people who join me here in Claudia's Universe, I'm grateful for them. Number 2, once again, decide what is most important to you in this moment and do that. Do that first. And don't listen to someone harshly judging you about what he or she thinks you need to do. Make sure whatever you're going to decide to do that's important, make sure that's what you want to do and not someone else, because they're living their life. You live yours. They don't get 2 lives to live. You get yours, they get theirs. Number 3, make a list of prioritized tasks that you are responsible for right now. Prioritize everything so that you can see at a glance the long queue of what you're supposed to do. Reiteration number 4, outline your responsibilities in a small notebook and record deadlines on that master calendar. Look at it daily so that you see it, and once you see it, you realize you can be it. And that's what you need to be doing. And it's like a tiny voice that whispers to you, you need to get busy on this now. Number 5, begin work on the most urgent of your prioritized responsibilities right now. Curb procrastination. Goodbye, procrastination. You've got to find somebody else to say hello to. You're not welcome here anymore. And number 6, it's cyclic, baby. Repeat it. Put it in the rewash cycle and get back at it. So I'm wishing you always the best in every situation. Let's get that life energized. Let's get it started. Let's spark it. Let's charge it. Do whatever we need to do. But get you started tomorrow, Thursday. Bye. And thank you so much for being here and joining me. Love you. Bye-bye. Have a great night. And tonight is after Valentine's Day night. So I hope everybody had a beautiful Valentine's Day. I did with my family. My sister gave me a box of chocolates. I feel like I've gotten 2 gifts in one because there are roses on the cover of this and chocolates inside. So I hope everybody had a wonderful time. Before I start, let me just say, how many of you relax and download by coloring? Because this is an adult coloring book, and my sister gave it to me and I love it, and I'm going to go to the dollar store and buy some colored pencils and just do a video on coloring books and how the research says they're great for relaxing and kind of organizing your thoughts and just settling into yourself to do something grandiose. But coloring itself is a grandiose event because it brings out your creativity.